What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Wednesday. Woo, 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 woo.
It's high.
Ooh.
We're high.
Yes,
Vibes are high.
We're high on life. But first, this podcast is presented by Macy's.
Yep.
Macy's has a big sale going on from Monday to Thursday this week. It's a big flash sale, bringing you a new flash sale every single day, featuring unbeatable prices on everything that you need for fall. And that includes new outerwear. Maybe you need some new jackets for fall. Maybe you're getting some beauty products. Maybe you're getting some kitchen decor. My Macy's couch is delivering today, actually, yes. Wednesday. So very excited about that. And we are being refreshed and renewed for fall.
I got 2 pairs of shoes recently for Macy's that I'm so pumped to wear all the time. You can check it out on the Chicks in the Office TikTok at some point. I don't know if will be out at this point or not, but a pair of like boots they're Dolce Vita boots, and these loafers from Coach that are so cute. So I love a fall shoe.
Yes.
I love a shoe. I love a boot.
I love shoes.
I love a boot. And once the weather gets a little colder, there's so much more you can do with your shoe choice.
Right. I'm obsessed with shoes.
Yeah.
And when I was little, I would really love shoes, and it kind of went away, and it's back in full force these days. Shoes. Let's get some shoes. Get some shoes at Macy's.
Yeah, you really should. If you're looking to get some fall boots, great options, great selection. So go check it out.
Yep. Happy Wednesday! Hey! The time is here. We are sending her off after this episode to become a married woman, a Mrs.
A little royal wave.
There she is, all in her royalty.
Thank you for being here today.
This is very royal of you.
Yes.
And you have your birth.
I think it's the sash.
You have your wife sash on, wife of the party.
Yep.
Then the 30th headband.
It's a combo of all things.
I had to combine it all.
Absolutely, because if we did have an episode on Friday, that would be my 30th birthday. It is September 20th. But it is the day before my wedding. So we will be getting rehearsed
and ready
which I actually can't stand that phrase, but
rehearsed and ready?
Yeah, just because I feel like it's every
okay, but here's
it's on
the thing.
Every social media post.
Right, but when it comes
rehearsed and ready.
When it comes to this, that's what it is.
No, it is. I'm rehearsed and ready. No,
you gotta like soak in the cheesiness of it all, because that is what it is.
Yeah.
So we got a whole little I want to say a combined party going on.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
We got
you did a fantastic job.
Oh, thank you.
It looks beautiful in here.
Thank you. We got a Just Married, 30licious, all for you, honey. I didn't want to make it too much about your 30th birthday because I know it's more the wedding is more important.
Yeah.
But we have to celebrate your birthday as well.
Yes.
We can't forget that it's your birthday. It's your 30th birthday.
Fair.
We can't forget that. Have to celebrate both.
I agree. And I'm trying to celebrate both too.
You're celebrating both.
That, turning 30 is a big deal.
It's a huge milestone as well as getting married.
And I'm excited for my 30s. I feel good.
I think you should feel great.
Yeah.
I think your 30s are going to be fantastic.
I feel the best I've ever felt.
That's amazing.
And I think that shows. I was just looking even at old pictures. And I was like, oh my God, I look better now turning 30 in my own humble opinion.
I agree. I think you've always been beautiful.
Well, thank you.
But I think we both.
Yeah, I just,
I got to be honest. I think we both are the best we've ever been.
I think getting older, maturing, it's just you feel comfortable in your own skin. You feel sexier.
Yeah. Confident, yeah. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
How you feeling?
Man.
Besides the 30th birthday, what about the wedding?
So excited.
I can't wait.
I'm counting down the hours at this point. I'm just so excited. And as much as I am trying not to look at the weather, you know me.
I didn't know this was going in that direction.
You know me.
I thought it was going to be something emotional.
No. Well, the weather's emotional for me, where I'm just, it's just, I have to accept it's out of my control. Whatever happens. And it's going to be beautiful. But I'm checking every, and I'm not even telling anybody else. Like I haven't even really brought it up to Joe that much. I've just been texting my mom back and forth, and we've just sent each other like different. I like send her like the AccuWeather report, and then she's like, "Well, here's what the National Weather Service is saying."
What are they saying about the weather?
There could be some rain. There's some storms in North Carolina that are coming up. Just depends on how far north they come.
It's gonna be a beautiful day.
There could be some wind, but that's it's okay. We're a little exposed if it's windy, but we'll be all right. Thankfully, we can adjust.
Thank God.
To all those things. But no, I could not be more excited. Joe and I are absolutely like ecstatic and cannot wait. And every night we're like, oh my God, it's just like so much closer. Gio was just in here and we were talking about it, but his nephew sent us a voice note where he was like, 2 more sleeps.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
so cute.
We should really count more things than sleeps.
Yeah.
You know, like it is, you forget that is like a little kid thing, but it is just the best way to think about
Thinking about things in terms of sleeps.
Is like, of course you always think of Christmas when it's like that. It's like, a few more sleeps until Santa comes. But like, he's like 2 more sleeps.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Until they're making their journey to the vineyard. So I can't wait. Joe and I are flying up on Wednesday, which will be great. I'm not flying with my dresses.
No.
Thankfully, my amazing almost mother-in-law is driving them because I was very nervous about flying with them. And also, you're traveling, like I'm traveling with Joe, obviously, and I was thinking of just having to carry like the bags around and everything. Like, get away! I don't want him that close. To it.
Yeah. No,
I don't want him that close to the dress.
No, I totally agree.
What if he sees something?
Right. No, I agree.
Exactly.
You don't want it in the same vicinity.
Yeah. But it's been a journey. Joe and I met in 2017. So it's 2024, almost 7. It'll be 7 and like a quarter total, which is a lot. Like it's a long time.
Yeah.
But it's very special. I'm very excited.
I can't wait. I think it's going to be the most beautiful weekend ever.
I know. I don't want to get emotional, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're just gonna end it there.
No, I'm not gonna end it, but
Okay.
I get more emotional being like, oh, it's been it's been a journey.
Yeah, it has been a journey. And I remember the weekend that you guys, maybe
never fall in love with the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, maybe you had a little rendezvous at the Jersey Shore. You came back.
Yeah.
We were at the old office. It was 2017. We were sitting in the merch closet where we filmed our original videos, and you told me about the weekend.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
I know.
Fast forward.
I know. I don't share everything really about our relationship, and that's just the way the two of us have always been. But it is funny. We were joking. One little anecdote is that we spent an entire weekend like hanging out. We were at the shore. I mean, it could not be more typical. You could we were at the Osprey, we were at Parker House, just the classic 22, 23-year-old routine of being down the shore on a holiday weekend. And we had such a fun weekend, and I was staying at his cousin's house for the weekend, and he didn't ask me for my phone number or anything.
I remember this. Yep.
And I was like, oh dang, that's I wonder what's gonna happen. But I knew we had so many, if he really wanted, he could have asked his cousin. We had a ton of mutual friends. And I woke up Monday morning of Memorial Day weekend. He had a share house and they left super early, but he sent me a DM on Twitter.
Yep, I remember this. Yes.
And started in the DMs on Twitter, not even on Instagram.
Yeah. Twitter DM.
Twitter.
Yeah.
A Twitter DM that
At Barstool
was like very cute. It was just like, I think you're so great. Like I had so much fun with you this weekend. I'd really love to take you out in the city. And I had no chill. I sent him my phone number immediately.
I mean, that's like, duh.
No, I just like, and because it was funny because now
Joe, you gotta text me.
Joe laughs about it because he was like, you didn't play with me at all. You were just like, yeah, text me. Here's my number. It's like, yeah, I wanted to go on the date.
Yeah.
So
no games played here.
Exactly. I was like, here's my number. Text me.
Take it. And here you are.
We're not gonna go back and forth on Twitter DM.
Thank God you gave him your number.
I know. And here we are.
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be such a beautiful weekend. So many little festivities, a little birthday celebration on Thursday, rehearsals in on Friday, a wedding on Saturday.
Then you're off to survive.
No, we're not talking about that. We are not talking about that. Somebody just stopped me in the hallway and they were like, I can't wait to see you play next week. I was like, Fran's getting married.
I know.
Shut up. I'm not talking about that right now. Next. Beautiful cake.
Beautiful cake. You decorated the studio it's so cute. And this cake is phenomenal and also just delicious.
Shout out Roxana's Cakes in New Jersey. So I know you're not a big cake person.
Yeah. Which really comes from frosting.
Yes.
Is really like, because I love the inside of cake.
Yeah. So I was going to get you like cannolis or like Italian cookies. Yeah. And then I was like, no. We need to do it up. Yeah. I got to get something special and personalized. And I thought, how can I get her engagement picture plastered on a cake? And I found Roxana's Cakes on Instagram.
Yeah, well, and she nailed it.
She plastered that picture right on the cake, wedding theme.
Good quality too. Like the picture looks great.
Honestly.
That's what I said. I was like, where'd you get the high res version?
Yeah, right.
Well, you had sent me
when I sent you the engagement photos.
Because I was just wondering, I just was trying to remember, did I screenshot it or you sent me them over over text when you first got them.
That was like the good file.
So I had a good file. I didn't have to like screenshot from Instagram, which is good. And it was delicious, honestly. Chocolate cake for my girl because chocolate's her favorite.
Chocolate.
And I'm just so excited.
Chocolate. What are they selling?
I think it's just going to be such a fantastic weekend, and I'm so honored to be a part of it. I'm so happy that you have me as a bridesmaid. Like the fact that you want me, so close within your wedding. I feel so honored. I'll give like a little something, not a full speech. I'll give a little something.
I didn't really prepare.
But if I go off the top of my head, speaking from my heart, I just feel so grateful that not only do we have a great work relationship and you're the best co-host, co-worker, partner in all things work. We spend a ton of time together, but you're also my sister. We're not just co-workers. We're not just co-hosts. I think it goes way beyond that. I think we are family. And I'm so honored to be a part of your day. And I have no doubt that you are going to be the most amazing wife. And I have no doubt that Joe is going to be an amazing husband to you as well.
Thank you.
And I just can't wait for this weekend. And I'm so happy for you guys.
Oh my God. It cooked cutting onions in here now.
And if you want me to keep going, I've looked up to you since the day I've met you. You're a couple years older than me. Not to throw in the 30.
I'm 30.
But I feel like having you as a role model has helped me grow into the person I am today as well. So I really appreciate that. And I think you were a blessing and an angel that appeared into my life.
Noah, keep it together. Like, why is he laughing?
Yeah, why are you laughing? I really mean this from my heart. I really do. I really feel like you're a huge blessing in my life. I feel so honored to be a part of your guys' relationship and to see it happen from the beginning and be along this journey and be a part of this spectacular special weekend. I couldn't be more grateful and more happy for you guys.
Well, I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Joe loves you.
Yes.
We love spending time with you and being around.
I love hanging out with you guys.
I mean, we have
so many good stories, so many good memories.
And look, our future on Long Island is bright.
It really is. It really is.
It really is. We're gonna really milk this for all it's worth.
Yeah, we both know
and see how long we can keep this going.
We both know we're both gonna be on Long Island.
Yes.
In the future.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of time. this is forever, honey.
Yeah, we're locked in.
We're not getting rid of each other.
We're locked in.
But my favorite thing sometimes is to reminisce with you and Joe about so many funny stories and funny memories that the three of us have together. And I just really crack up sometimes when I think about these things. And especially with this weekend leading up, I'm like, man, we got some funny times. And
we do.
Especially at the Vineyard. Like where you are getting married, we have some really good memories there as well. With Gia too. I mean, there was one night me and Gia had like the funniest night ever. So I can't wait. And I'm so happy for you guys. And I love you so much. And I hope you have the best weekend ever. And I hope you have the best honeymoon ever and the best life. Like there's only so much more to come after this. I want you to know that as well. This is like we talked about last week. It's going to come, it's going to go, but then you are going to have such a beautiful marriage and life after that. It doesn't stop there. There's a beautiful life to come after.
Thank you.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. I love you too. It really does feel, I know, and I thank you for saying that as well, because I think sometimes like 30 and wedding together, I'm like, am I peaking?
This week is it over after this week?
Is this the peak? But no,
there's so much life to come. You know?
Absolutely.
There's so many more exciting things within a marriage and creating a family and so much life to live, so many journeys, so many experiences, traveling. It's only going to get even better. And like you mentioned, growing with age comes with being secure in yourself. And I think you spoke on that about yourself, and I agree within myself as well. I feel like I'm older than I am because I've been around. I've been around for a long time. But I totally agree with you. I think it just comes with more security and like finding your person in the love of your life and having that foundation of a beautiful marriage, and then only growing from there within your life, work. There's so much more to come. You have that foundation. You have the solid foundation. It's like it can only blossom from there.
Yeah. That is so true. And I'm so happy to have you and have you do things like this for me and be with me on the big day. And I know when the weekend comes around, like I can rely on you for literally anything, and you'll be there asking what you can do to help and all those amazing things. So
I'll always be there for years to come. Am I still walking out with your brother?
Yeah. I believe so, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I believe so.
I'll walk down with whoever.
No,
as long as I'm there.
No, it's gonna be it really is gonna be so nice. So
it's gonna be amazing. Noah, any kind words from you or no? Just gonna laugh over there.
I mean, I actually can't.
I cannot believe you started laughing.
You said like this nicest thing.
I like started
quite
tearing
literally
up.
ever. We all started crying, and everyone's just gonna hear Noah's giggle in the background.
It's like it's so rude.
Like it's gonna be
wasn't like you take it the wrong way.
Like I actually
when
really
we're taking the wrong way. You're laughing in the corner.
But I actually can't wait. I want to listen to this back just to hear you hit that moment and just for like he's laughing into the microphone.
Maybe I laugh when I get like uncomfortable.
I'm so sorry. My nice words.
No, not uncomfortable.
And you know what? I'm going to say this, and this is
made it worse.
Yeah, he said I made him uncomfortable with those words. And I want to say this for people who get uncomfortable, and I know that this is going to be a dark thing I'm about to say, and it's actually, now I'm actually going to cry. But like, life is really short, and you should really tell people how you feel about them while they're here. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that.
No,
you should really let people know how you feel about them.
You're absolutely
right. Which is why, maybe I am too emotional sometimes, but I like to tell people how I feel because I just love everybody and I just want everyone to know that.
It's very nice. Oh my God, you need a tissue. That's very sweet.
I'm good.
No, you're absolutely right. And for Noah's sake, I'm not going to ask him to say anything.
No, I'm not going to say anything.
I've always said I'll put the sentimental stuff in the card.
Yeah, you can write me a nice card. Yeah. I'll appreciate that. That'll be nice.
I can't live up to what Ria just did.
No, and you shouldn't, because that was very, very, very well said.
Sorry, I'm just.
No,
I just love everybody so much, and I want everyone to be so happy, and it's all I want for the people in my life, and I just want to spread that to everybody. Yeah. And I'm happy that we could do that for you today.
Thank you. I do. I really feel the love, and this was very special to me too, because I think the lead up to the wedding and travel and everything, you know, I've been stressed, and there's, you know, you just want, as much as it's unavoidable, and I know everyone says, like, everyone's advice is like, soak it in, live in the moment.
Yeah.
If it goes by so fast, like, don't be stressed. No matter how many times somebody tells me that, like, I am still in the back of my mind, like, I hope everybody gets there okay, and the weather's okay, and the tent's okay.
You're gonna be worried.
This is like, and you're, you know, so I hope I have everything set up, and did this deliver, and is that up there, and is this gonna, like, you of course, like, you know, are all the vendors gonna be able to get, like, all the things that are just running through your mind. So coming in here and having this moment with you guys helps me so much and put such a big smile on my face, and to have a little cake and to put on my headband and get excited it just takes me out of my own anxiety a little bit.
And
so
you deserve that.
Very helpful.
As much anxiety as you may have, the minute you walk down the aisle and the whole ceremony happens after that, who gives a shit? You know, like, you're just going to be dancing, singing, enjoying champagne, enjoying your friends and family. Up until that moment, of course, you're going to be anxious, but all of us will get you through it. All your friends, you have the most amazing friends who are all going to be by your side, and it's going to be amazing.
I'm very, very, very excited. So
now should we talk about Diddy going to jail?
Yeah, we totally should. We totally should. We were joking before that the title of this episode is going to be Fran's getting married and Diddy's going to jail.
Yeah, like, we were like, there's one big topic, and Fran's getting married.
Yeah.
It's like we're engaged, and Adam Devine's on the episode.
Right. 1A and 1B. A big marriage, 30th birthday. Diddy was indicted.
Well, I hope people who are listening and have been fans of this podcast can appreciate and acknowledge that, you know, maybe the topics of today aren't so, you know,
absolutely
aren't at the forefront of our minds, and we got more important things happening.
Yep.
Like Fran's wedding.
Real life. So I'm so excited to take this time, and then I'm excited to jump on and chat with you, even though we won't be together. I wish we were together to talk about it. But I think this is what we're working with. You gotta have your head in the fucking game. And I'm gonna be probably like panic packing for my honeymoon, because God knows I won't have it all done by the time I leave for my wedding. So
we know you won't.
We'll have a little chaotic Zoom conversation, and we'll recap, and it'll be great.
We'll send you off to your honeymoon.
Yep.
And you won't be back in the studio for like a month, which is crazy.
Yeah. See ya.
We're not going to talk about that
Bon
much.
voyage.
Everybody, please still listen to the show. I promise it's going to be fantastic.
No, it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be great.
Got great
promise you
planned.
that. I have great things planned. But we love you so very much, and I cannot wait for this weekend. I think it's going to be just spectacular. So let's get into the rest of the show. We're going to do a little Cito playlist, and we have a great game of trivia. And Diddy's going to jail.
Was indicted, so massive news we do have to talk about.
We will talk about that. All right, let's get into it.
All right, guys, our Cito playlist this week is presented by Coors Light. When life gets hectic this season, choose chill and reach for a Coors Light. Traffic too jammed? Head to happy hour with friends instead and reach for a Coors Light. Sun setting too early for your outdoor plans? Ugh, I'm not ready for that to happen. Hit up a local trivia night and then enjoy a Coors Light. When the mountains turn blue, it's as cold as the Rockies. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smooth finish. So there are so many amazing fall activities you guys can do. You know, it's fall. You love going out, taking a little ride. Maybe you're meeting up with some friends, pumpkin patches, you know, that whole cozy vibe. And you're going out, you're having a great weekend. End it with some Coors Light. Head to the bar with some friends, enjoy some Coors Light, or maybe host your friends at home. Make sure you're stocked and ready to go. So fall feels good when you choose chill and reach for Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/chicks. And always celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company in Golden, Colorado.
All right, let's get into the Cito playlist of the week. We're each going to add 5 songs, and hopefully everyone's on theme for this week. It's an unspoken theme, but I hope everyone's on theme.
Yeah, we'll see.
Is everyone on
like
theme?
love songs?
Yeah.
I'm half and half.
Ah, shit.
I'm half and half.
Do you have like "Marry You" by Bruno Mars?
No.
Marry me.
All right, friend, you go first.
Okay. So there's some and some that were new ones that I liked this week. Your guy.
The Weeknd.
Is it on your list?
No, it's not. I strictly did like wedding songs.
Oh, good, amazing, because it's on my list. Think it's really good. Dancing in the Flames is a new song from The Weeknd. Really, really big fan of that. I think I have to listen to the new Tate McRae song a few more times. I didn't love it on my initial listen. But sometimes, you got to listen a few times. But that's
the music video is cool.
The music video, so cool. But not on my initial list. Charlie XCX did Talk with Troye Sivan, which is very good. I like that. So Talk featuring Troye Sivan. And then this one just like hit me in my feels when it came out on Friday. It's, he always knows. Nick.
Yep.
When I need him most.
I saw you post it.
When I need him most.
It was his birthday yesterday and you didn't even mention it.
It was his
And then he
birthday,
was in my dream.
Oh, I am getting married.
I will say, I know. I actually thought that I was like very appropriate of her to not discuss Nick Jonas' birthday.
Happy birthday and all, but I'm a taken woman.
Yeah, you're mature now. You've moved on. Yeah. He was in my dream and he was performing in a small intimate room for all of us and Matt was going nuts and I told him to give me the ick in my dream. I was like
he was going nuts because he was loving the performance.
He was loving and he was like prancing around the room and everyone was like sat listening and he was going around the room like going crazy. So and he came back to me and I was like, you really just gave me the ick with that. Which is not true to real life because I love that he dances.
Yeah.
But I guess it just caught me by surprise that he was just loving Nick Jonas so much.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect that.
No, I wouldn't expect it. In my dream, I definitely didn't expect it. In real life, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. So this song is called This Is What Forever Feels Like. It's Jake. JVKE.
Okay.
Jake.
Cool. Jake.
I don't really know if that's how
like it is, and it's just
cool. It's just supposed to look cool. Like it's like an upside down A.
Yeah, it's like Eminem with the E backwards.
Yeah. And Nick Jonas. They're on that song together. I had it in my earbuds going for a walk, and I was listening to some new music, and I was like, "This is
hit the spot."
Oh my God, love. Okay, and then I have Beyond, Leon Bridges. This
I was listening to that.
Is one of my favorites. One of me and Joe's favorites. Arguably,
is it going to be played?
I think so. Arguably, like if Joe and I were to pick a song, like it would probably be this.
But it's not your wedding.
But it's
song.
It's not our first dance song.
You saw him on the Vineyard, right?
Yeah, he is great, but cheesy, sappy moment, and he probably he won't care. They're early on in our relationship. He's a phenomenal card writer, like really good at the written word. And he would write me these, and he still does, but he writes me these amazing cards. And on one of them, he one birthday, he made me this giant poster board, and it was all like pictures. It looked like the poster board that you would use for a science project, like that folds open. And he put like all pictures on the inside of it, and on the outside he wrote out all the lyrics to this song.
Oh, that's
really sweet. Yeah,
that's really sweet.
That song always make me think of that. And then my last one is All I Want Is You by U2, which is also going to be incorporated on my wedding day in some way. I will not reveal what that is, but it is yeah.
Will you tell me after?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those are mine. 5 songs.
That's
nice.
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, my 5 songs. You're the first. You're the last. My everything. Barry
That's
White.
a great one. Yep.
I love that song.
Great one.
That's also one of, not to get sappy, but it's one of me and Matt's songs. I love that one.
One.
Yeah. Can't Get Enough of Your Love, Babe. Another Barry White song.
Another good one.
Sponsored by Barry White.
Yeah.
I love Barry White.
I was walking around listening to this too. I think I mentioned it before, but my friend Madeline, when we had her bridal shower, we played bridal bingo with all like wedding love songs. and her sister had a playlist of all the songs, and it's just a phenomenal playlist. And I've been listening to it all the time, but it's like all you know, like oldies like this, where it's like
these
just
are my favorite kind of wedding songs.
Yeah.
Then I have Unchained Melody, the Righteous Brothers, fantastic. Oh, I'm one second. And then I did more like modern Love on Top, Beyonce.
Love on Top, baby.
And then I did I'm Yours, Jason Mraz.
Jason.
Whatever.
Wow, bar mitzvah song for me.
You know, really?
So my montage.
Really?
It was in my montage.
Oh,
Cute.
So
okay.
You guys didn't even watch my montage.
No.
no.
That wasn't the celebrity.
We've
part.
only saw your celebrity.
Well,
part.
yeah.
All right, those are my top 5.
Love on Top. How about Beyonce showing up to that wedding?
Oh yeah,
And they sang that, and she was singing it. Crazy. Imagine you're just like going to a wedding on Nantucket, and Beyonce and Jay-Z are just like.
Maybe they'll come to yours.
I was just gonna say, are you trying to hint that Beyonce is coming out?
No,
of your
I believe
wedding?
the bride like had worked for Beyonce or something, so it wasn't like a random appearance.
I was like, is she trying to tell us she's having a Beyonce pop out?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool? Go ahead, Noah.
Okay.
The way you just said, wouldn't that be cool? Sound like she was.
No,
trying to-
please. Yeah, no.
I have She Talks to Angels by the
Great
Black
song.
Crowes. I've been listening to the acoustic version more, but that's a great song.
That is a great song.
Proud Mary by Creedence Clearwater
Yeah.
Great
Revival.
one.
Also, the Tina Turner one is great too, but Weekend Friend, Goth Babe.
Don't
You guys
know that
definitely
one.
know that one. You guys definitely know that song. I'll play it afterwards.
Okay.
Mia Mr. Jones.
Great
Amy
one.
Winehouse.
Great song.
Yeah.
And then I just switched this out when you said we should be on theme.
He's like, I'll throw one in here.
So I put For Once in My Life, Stevie Wonder.
Nice.
Beautiful. Very
Great.
on theme,
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, well done, everyone.
Oh my God, love is in the air.
Yes, it is.
Oh gosh, I love when love is in the air.
Put
I
your
just,
love on top,
Baby.
baby. You're the one that I want.
oh gosh, I love love. I
Yep.
do. I really freaking do. It's a beautiful thing.
That it is.
All
honey.
right, that wraps up the Cito playlist. We love getting out to live events, as you guys know, whether it's a concert. Fran just went to
Hans Zimmer, baby.
Thanks to Game Time. How was it?
Oh my God.
Obviously
10
fantastic.
out of 10.
Whether it's a concert, it's a football game, or a comedy show, we always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You know how much we love Game Time. Now with their brand new Game Time Picks feature, they're making it even easier to get to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals. So, like Fran found incredible deals for Hans Zimmer, you can find incredible deals as well. Just pull up your chosen event and turn on the GT Picks setting at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? Buy those tickets. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. Again, create an account or redeem code CHICKS for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? It's game time. Diddy.
We need like a massive transition sound.
Yeah, we need to just go right into this because it's obviously a very serious
it's
topic.
crazy and it's
like
massive
I'm not trying to be
news.
like lighthearted.
No,
about
it's
it,
not.
but
It's insane.
It's
and
just
the details
because of
are insane.
the juxtaposition of us talking about your wedding and your 30th birthday going to, oh, Diddy's going to jail,
Right.
For the most disgusting things somebody can do.
Yep.
Is very
Exactly.
dark. And, sorry that we try to do dark things with humor, but it is very, very dark and disturbing. And he was caught and he was taken. And the details are not great.
No, not great at all. It's there's been pictures of him like around New York and like headlines like, Diddy was all smiles before his arrest, even though he like knew the arrest was apparently coming. I don't know, the guy's sick in the head, obviously. So he is now a criminal defendant in a sex trafficking, racketeering, and kidnapping case after a grand jury indicted him. Diddy has been charged with 3 counts: racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. According to the indictment, from 2008 to the present, members of the Combs enterprise allegedly engaged in sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. According to the indictment, the purpose of the Combs enterprise was to operate a global business in the media, entertainment, and lifestyle industries. The purpose also includes preserving Diddy's power and fulfilling his personal desires, especially in relation to his sexual gratification, including through the exploitation of women and the use of commercial sex workers. The indictment mentions the now famous, quote, freak-off parties, calling them elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, masturbated during, and often electronically recorded. The indictment alleges that he lured women into his orbit under the pretense of a romantic relationship and then used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause the victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers. The indictment does not include details on the kidnapping allegations other than they occurred in California, as did arson and bribery. As for the drug charges, they allegedly involve the intent to distribute narcotics, including cocaine, oxycodone, Xanax, GHB, MDMA, ketamine. The indictment references what was seized during the raids at Diddy's home in Beverly Hills of Miami, various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. They also seized firearms, including 3 AR-15s and with defaced serial numbers and a drum magazine. The indictment also includes allegations of violence against women. We have known from his case with Cassie and how that went down when, Cassie had revealed details of their relationship. And what, as it continues, the details are just worse and worse. Did you see what Aubrey O'Day posted? Because Aubrey O'Day has been very vocal too about everything that went down with Diddy and that, working together as a whole, like the Danny Kane vibe and connection with Diddy. And Aubrey O'Day has been more vocal about that time since these allegations have come out and people have been talking about Diddy. But she said today, I never thought I would see this day. We all buried this inside of us in order to be able to keep going. And not just me, but victims you don't even know yet. We were all processing what that type of vindication can actually feel like now. Every conversation I've had with victims last night has been beyond moving on all levels. So I hope through all of this and all the craziness that is happening that these people that he has hurt can have that, like she said, vindication that he is hopefully going to pay the price for these crimes that he has committed for a very long time.
I mean, it's absolutely disgusting and disturbing, and it's hard to wrap your head around somebody that we've seen for so long, that's so popular and friends with all these people in Hollywood and so famous, and then there's these dark, dark secrets, and you just wonder, oh, who knew about this? How did this just skate under the radar for this amount of time?
Well, it's just I'm sure it's one of those things where everybody probably knew, and it's what you don't know what to do.
Right. And
you don't know who to go to.
How do you become this person? How do you become so disgusting and evil? I can't wrap my head around it.
I know. It really is hard to process because you can't imagine someone doing things like that and participating in acts like that when they have kids. He has small kids now.
It's disgusting.
He's got daughters. It's just it's just horrifying.
It's so unbelievably disturbing. And hard to even you see it, you read the news, and then when you really think about it, you're like, what the fuck? How does that even happen? So I hope he gets punished for it.
Exactly. You just hope that now, obviously, he's been... I saw TMZ also post that they want him... The district attorney wants to have him, no bail. That's the words I was looking for. Because they consider him a flight risk, which he absolutely is.
Absolutely.
Couldn't be more of a flight risk. If there was the definition of who would be a flight risk, it's him. In a case like this, he'll hop on his plane and go wherever the hell he wants.
For sure.
So, I hope that sticks because he is 100% a flight risk.
Absolutely.
But it's one of those scenarios where you hear this the charges and all that's being said, and you just hope that he is punished to the utmost level that the
One
courts can punish him.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure more details will come out as time goes on, but that wraps up that topic.
Yeah, it does. It does. There was one, I don't know if you want to mention it now that we've gotten to it, but it's up to you. There was this thing with the TikTokers, the parents.
It's hard to explain. So there's these TikTokers, Matt and Abby. And I don't know if people on TikTok know who I'm talking about. They're this couple. They've talked about how they've only ever like kissed each other, I think, and they've been married and they got married young.
They
and
got
they've
married
had
in like
kids
college,
young.
right?
Yeah, I don't really know exactly.
I don't know
backstory.
anything about
But
them
every
until I saw
time-
this story.
Really? Okay.
I'd never even seen them before.
Oh my God. So clips have gone viral, a bunch of them, because like there was one time where Matt was he was mad at Abby because his birthday is around the same time as Father's Day and he doesn't want to he wants separate times to celebrate. He got upset that they were together. I don't know. It's ridiculous. The two of them are ridiculous. Every time I see a clip of them, but people do love them. I'm sure there are sweet clips of them,
Right.
but every time they go viral, it's for something that's like,
Right,
you know,
right.
Of course,
It's bad.
like,
Of course,
pick them
that's what
apart.
gets the attention.
And they went viral a couple days ago because they were on a cruise.
Yes.
And Abby posted on her story that they had left for dinner. They went to go eat on the cruise ship and left their 1 and 2 year olds in the room alone
So it
seemed FaceTiming their monitors because you couldn't bring the monitors because they only work 10 feet away. And everyone was like, why is she telling everyone that they're leaving their kids alone on the cruise ship?
Right.
They're 1 and 2 years old. There's a balcony. They could, like a 2-year-old can move around. And then this whole thing happened, and it turns out they said that the kids were not alone. They have somebody staying with the kids. But the way she posted it was like, why would you post that if they weren't alone? The way she posted it was very much like making it seem like they were alone.
Right, because it just logically you would think if there was somebody in the room with them, you wouldn't need to be FaceTiming the monitor.
Right.
You know, like it'd be like, oh, if anything, you would just check in with the person who's watching.
Yeah, but
kids,
I guess like people
but they
have
were
a monitor
no,
when
that's what I'm
they have
saying. They were saying
nanny.
they were saying. I watched a video of them addressing this, and I guess they were saying that they like to see the monitor and see what's going on. So maybe they just set it up that way when they left Abby, whoever from Abby's family was watching the kids. But yeah, that really blew up.
It really blew
up.
And we're not parents, so
No, we're not.
I don't know what like in my opinion, obviously you never leave your kids alone.
Yeah.
And then there were other parents jumping in being like, oh, we've like done, and I'm like, oh no, like what's going on? That feels crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody could defend that, but turns out they didn't leave the kids alone. So it was like this whole thing. But it's just one of those things.
I'm also
like,
anti-cruise, so
yeah. Then you already lost me on the cruise.
You already lost
aspect.
me on the cruise.
But with Abby, you're just like, why would you post that? She's probably like, why the fuck did I post that? You just got to be like kicking yourself. Like, why did I even post that?
Yeah.
Now I confused everyone. Now nobody's gonna believe us. It's a whole thing.
Sometimes you just like, it's crazy, and sometimes I feel like the way your brain works is you post something and you just, it doesn't even come across your mind that it can be taken in a different way. And then when when you see the response, you're like, holy shit, how did I not even think of that? Well,
I don't know how they ended up in that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
My brain overthinks everything.
Yeah.
Where I'd be like,
well, I think it's the world that they live in where you, their whole, like their livelihood is them posting their lives.
Yeah.
That's where they have 5 million TikTok followers.
Right,
It's like, that's what they do. It's like they share. So it's like when you're sharing literally everything,
yeah,
the lines blur.
That's what you
And
lose
I think
me on
you
that.
totally like lose a little bit of reality when you're sharing every little piece of your life. Like you don't have anyone saying, oh, maybe keep that one private today.
Right.
It's like everything goes out and everybody sees everything, and you're so used to everyone having a comment about everything. But it's like, that's where I think people lose a little bit of like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because they're just like post.
Right.
And they don't even think about what they're posting.
Yeah, just not a life I want to live.
No.
Like obviously I enjoy sharing like, funny, cute videos. but not like what I'm doing.
No.
every
You
single
don't.
day
You're,
of my life.
No, you're not.
Like, there's not private
posting
details
a play-by-play ever on TikTok.
and
every
then we're
single
doing
day.
this, and then we're doing that, and then we're going to this, and this
yep.
is what's happening. Like, that's too much for me. At what point do you just like live your life outside of the phone and the camera? You know, like, you gotta put the phone down and just live your life at some point. These
and that's
people,
what I'm saying. It's just tough.
I mean, they make a living off of it.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a tough balance because it is their livelihood and it is how they
if they're
work.
okay with that,
but
good for them.
Yeah.
Just not a life I want to live or I understand completely. But whatever.
It's got to be
life.
tough to balance.
It has to be. Sure. And then you find yourself sharing so much, and then you feel like you end up owing people so much explanation when you share a lot.
Right. And then all of a sudden you have to like sit down and make like an apology video.
Right.
Like,
and then you're like, how did we end up here?
Yeah.
We were just like trying to enjoy this
You're going
cruise.
viral.
Right. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they go viral ever so often for some shit. But yeah. All right. That wraps up the topics.
When you're in need of some chill this fall, there are so many great options. Fall festival prices giving you sticker shock, host a fall party with neighbors, and Coors Light. Don't get caught up in the fall chaos. Savor the season, choose chill, and then reach for a Coors Light. When you embrace a chill mindset this fall, it's a good time to choose chill and crack open a Coors Light. It's mountain cold refreshment, crisp as refreshing as the Colorado Rockies. Coors Light's mountain cold refreshment is perfect for the fall because there are so many moments when you need to choose chill and relax and maybe enjoy a nice happy hour during the week or a weekend. Football's back on, so maybe you got your legs up, you're ready to go, you're watching football all weekend, your fridge is stocked with Coors Light, and you're feeling good. So fall feels good when you choose chill and reach for a Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/chicks. And always celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 142, and we are joined by Ethan and Amy. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We have to give a shout out to Ethan's wife, Stacy, who could not be available for this episode, but her sister Amy is stepping in. So we got Ethan and Amy.
We're really going to be testing your in-law, not like your in-law vibe, you know, which is fun.
I don't know how that will work, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. It's 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's gonna give us a movie. We're gonna guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie, and whoever is the closest to your team will go first. We all get our own individual guess. We will alternate between teams for guesses. So Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is The Edge of 17.
Oh. Okay, so one of you guys guess first.
Okay,
You go first. Yeah, you go first.
Okay. I'm gonna say 34.
27. I don't know.
Okay.
Should I go higher?
A little bit higher. Yeah.
Uh,
I don't think it's that great.
62.
Why do I feel like this movie was like good? Am I crazy?
I don't really know what movie we're talking about. So.
Isn't this the Haley Steinfeld movie?
Okay, yeah. I was just
I'm
like
gonna
throwing
say
things out there.
70.
94.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so it's really good.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
I've never seen it either, but
I've never seen
the
it. But
name, something about the title makes it sound like it's not a good movie.
What just makes you think of
agreed.
I think of the song.
the song? Yeah.
Which is a great song.
Yeah.
I think of the Zac Efron 17 again for some reason.
Well, that's
That's
good.
what I was
that's
thinking of.
that's
a great movie.
fantastic movie, but I'm sure it's
movie.
not a 94%.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 1 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Elizabeth from St. Louis. In Friends, what network does Phoebe hate that Joey hosted telethon for?
What do you think?
PBS.
That's fair.
Let's go PBS.
Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Woof.
All right, 1-0. Ria and Fran. Question number 2 to Ethan and Amy. Shout out Aaron and Jackie from Foxborough. In the Disney movie Camp Rock, What song does Demi Lovato's character Mitchie play at the final camp talent show?
Man, I know this. I believe it's This Is Me. This Is Me, final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
I'm
I
excited.
love Jonas Brothers.
Yeah,
So.
I'm supposed to be.
It was Nick Jonas' birthday yesterday. I had a dream about him.
Oh, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Wow, your
That's
birthdays
my
are
favorite
close.
Jonas.
Okay, tied up at 1. Question number 3 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Hallie from Clemson. In the movie Chef, what kind of sandwich does Jon Favreau cook for his son in the beginning of the movie?
Grilled
Grilled
cheese.
cheese.
Done.
Final answer.
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
I thought you might get tricked up and
Nah,
say
you
Cuban.
won't
I
catch me
thought
again.
I was
tricked up with
waiting
a
for
chef.
you. I was waiting for you to get to the end of the question because I was like, he's gonna try. He's gonna switch this up because it'd be too obvious if it was a Cubano.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And I had a grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. 2-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 4 to Ethan and Amy. Shout out Alyssa from Kansas City. I hope I pronounced this correctly. Spell Dom Hall Gleason's first name.
Can you repeat the question?
I don't know if
Spell
that is the proper pronunciation.
Dom
but-
Hall Gleason's first name.
I don't know what that is.
He's what movies
He's
has
an
he
Irish
done?
actor.
Yeah,
He's in the Harry
redhead.
Potter movies. He's
Oh God. I don't know.
Bill Weasley.
About time.
You know.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'll
I don't know. I'll
pass.
pass.
It's like DOMNHALL. That's my guess.
Okay. Final answer.
Yeah.
Incorrect. It's DOMHNALL.
Never would've gotten there.
DOMHNALL.
Yeah.
I just switched the N and
Yeah,
H.
yeah.
Damn.
That's an odd spelling. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's Irish.
Okay. Still 2-1. Ria and Fran, this is to them. Shout out Mia from Arlington, Virginia. Name the Disney Channel original movie based on this IMDb summary. A wealthy student with too much fashion sense, her equally rich friends, and her rival superior from the school paper work together to solve the case when their teacher goes missing.
Get a clue.
Is that a clue?
Final
Yeah.
answer.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
God, I am hot today.
Okay, 3-1, Ria and Fran. Question number 6 to Ethan and Amy. Shout out Kelsey from Philly. What actor stars in the following movies? Bride Wars, Moneyball, Zero Dark 30.
Jonah Hill's not in Zero Dark 30.
No, Bride Wars. Is Chris Pratt in Zero Dark 30?
Yes. Is he in, what was the other
He's in
movie?
Bride Wars.
Oh, and he is, yeah, he plays a baseball player. Yeah.
Okay. Chris Pratt, final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Yeah. That was a good one.
All right.
That was a good
Like,
one.
there's no way Jonah Hill is in Zero Dark 30.
He's not even in Bride Wars.
Okay, 3-2, Ria and Fran, and this question's to them. Shout out Hallie from Clemson again. In what year did Adam Sandler star in the following? Jack and Jill, Zookeeper, Just Go With It.
Ooh. 20. Jack and Jill. I'm in the teens. 12. When was like Brooklyn Decker?
I think
popping
I think
off?
2012 is a
15
good
seconds.
guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's go
5.
2012.
Yeah.
Incorrect. To Ethan and Amy.
I'm going to say like 2014.
I was going to say 14 maybe is coming to mind.
Let's do it.
All right, 2014, final answer.
Also incorrect. 2011.
Oh.
I don't want to say
Nah.
I don't want to say that was in my
Yeah.
head, but it was, but I just didn't want to say.
I knew it was lower teens.
Yeah, yeah.
Still 3-2, Ria and Fran. Question number 8 to Ethan and Amy. Shout out Carly from Colorado. On Abbott Elementary, their version of DARE is called FADE. What do those 4 letters stand for?
Oh my god. Friends Against Drugs. Oh my god. Friends Against Drugs. I don't know what E is.
15 seconds.
Entertainment.
We can just try it.
5
Yeah.
seconds.
Friends Against Drugs Entertainment. Final answer.
Incorrect. Korean
Yeah.
friend.
I don't know. Against drugs, definitely. I feel like.
Yeah.
Against drugs. No, but then Friends Against Drugs Education sounds like they're against the education on drugs. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Let's just go Friends Against Drugs, comma, education. Final answer.
Incorrect. Friends Against Drug Exposure.
Drug exposure.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
that's the word.
75% of that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Question number 9, and it's to Ria and Fran. Shout out Courtney from Mount Dora, Florida, and it's 3-2 Ria and Fran. In Grey's Anatomy, what season does all of the following occur? Izzy leaves, George dies, Derek replaces Dr. Weber as the chief of surgery.
Season 6?
I think 6.
Season 6.
Yeah.
Season 6.
Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Nice.
You didn't make it that far, did you?
I just know when George dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Obviously, this is a very, very wedding-themed episode, so it's on brand that we're talking about Zola. With Zola, you can plan your entire wedding in one convenient place. From the day you get engaged and search for the venue, to the day you send out your save the dates, make your registry, and even taste your cake, Zola has literally everything you need to make the whole process super easy and actually enjoyable. There's even a 5-star app that helps you plan on the go or on your couch. Zola helps couples plan the wedding they really want. With tons of unique features and personalized recommendations based on a couple's preference, every Zola wedding is as unique as the couple planning it. So start planning at Zola.com. That's ZOLA.com. Once again, start planning at Zola.com, ZOLA.com.
Okay, 4-2 Ria and Fran. Question number 10 to Ethan and Amy. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
Some of you are under 21.
Some of us aren't under 21, so if you want to grab a cold one with me, I'm happy to do that with you.
I will not be grabbing a cold one with you.
You get high?
I don't get high.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
That being said, if you want something cold to drink, we'll hook you up. Okay, thank you. Just stop talking to me.
It's Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, The Internship. Final answer.
Correct.
Wow.
Nice.
Ethan came in
Nice.
strong with that one.
And
He
Dylan,
really did. He whispered to me. Like,
I saw that on TV recently, so I was like, I know this one.
Yeah.
that's always on TV.
Mhm.
I
It
always
is.
forget that
Yeah.
Dylan O'Brien's in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, 4-3 Ria and Fran. This question is to them. Shout out Kelly from Atlanta and Marita from Nashville. In New Girl, who does Jess dress up as for Nick's dad's funeral?
I don't know it.
When I hear it, I'm gonna be mad.
15 seconds.
I don't even have a guess.
5 seconds.
I have no idea.
Time is
Yeah.
up. All
Nothing.
right, to Ethan and Amy.
And we just watched this episode.
Elvis Presley. Final answer.
Correct.
Damn.
Wow.
They're getting hot. They're getting
He was
hot.
obsessed with Elvis.
Yeah, it was.
We're re-binging New Girl for the umpteenth time. So
It is the best show for that.
Okay.
it really is. Yeah.
Tied up at 4. And this is question number 12 to Ethan and Amy. Shout out Alyssa from Kansas City. Name the Taylor Swift album from the following song titles: The Lucky One, The Last Time, Starlight.
Stacy would have been perfect for this question.
I'm
Big
a Swiftie, but like not as Swiftie as her. Can you repeat the song titles again?
The Lucky One, The Last Time, Starlight.
It's not folklore.
Not everyone.
It's not red.
15 seconds.
Not Fearless. It's like one of her later ones. Is it Reputation? No. I feel like
5
it's-
seconds.
guess from you.
Folklore?
You guess.
Folklore, final answer.
Incorrect. Ria Fran.
It's definitely not one of the
I have
most
no
recent
fucking
ones.
clue.
I say that, and then it
Yeah,
probably will be.
Is it their vault tracks? Like,
is it-
what is?
Is it debut?
Maybe.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Finally.
Final
Yeah,
answer.
yeah.
Incorrect. It is red.
That was actually what not now. It's another scenario where
Yeah, I don't know.
I was kind of thinking, are they vault tracks or no?
I don't think so. No. But
Or like bonus tracks?
I hate even having to type in the original album to check, but let me see. No, they're on the original. Question number 13.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And this is to Ria and Fran. It is still tied up at 4. And shout out Lucy from Chicago. In Harry Potter, what is the name of the plant that Harry uses during the Triwizard tournament that allows him to breathe underwater?
Is this our question?
Yeah.
Gillyweed.
Ooh.
Final answer.
And she wasn't even paying attention.
Correct.
I was looking at the track list for Red, feeling like, oh shit, I should have totally said Red.
Okay. 2 questions left. It's 5 for Ria and Fran. Question number 14 to Ethan and Amy. Shout out. Okay. She like gave me the
Phonetic,
and it's like her name's Abby, but she wrote AB-by. So Abby.
perhaps.
And then she said from Jazzy. She said to say it like
Abby.
that. From Jersey.
Maybe it's just Abby with an accent.
Oh. Okay. In the original Mean Girls movie, what song does Damien sing during the school talent show?
About like a tongue? No. Oh my gosh.
I feel like it'd be something like making fun of people.
10 seconds.
Written or
Unwritten's not a bad guess.
5 seconds.
Yeah, just do unwritten, I guess.
unwritten, final answer.
Incorrect.
It's You Are Beautiful.
Oh yes.
What's the title of that song though?
His
Beautiful?
words can bring you down.
That's right.
Yeah. I think it's just beautiful.
All right, Beautiful.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. Christina Aguilera.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Ari has
Yeah.
Christina Aguilera play for Mrs. Ari when she comes
Oh
home.
my God, what a scene.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rewatch that scene.
I know, it's good.
She was like, you better have courtside seats for me at this. All right. That secures a victory for Ria and Fran. But we have one more question we'll do. It's to them. Shout out Libby and Sophia from Lafayette. On The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, what is the name of the nightclub that the twins open in the hotel?
This is all you.
Nah, no, it's not gonna come to me. Fuck, great episode though, and they had that juice, and it was making the kids go crazy.
Yes,
the orange, whatever.
yes. No clue.
I don't know, but I'm excited to find out the answer.
Yeah.
All right, Ethan and Amy.
Stacey and I just started like watching this again, but we're not that far in. I have no idea either. I'm curious to hear it though. 'Cause I think I'm gonna hear it and be like, oh my God, of course.
Yeah, it is that Club Twin.
Club Twin.
Ah.
Club Twin.
Duh. Classic.
Let's go to Club Twin.
That's a sick club name.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
It is.
6-4, final score.
I'm happy with the win. I'm happy
Yeah.
with the win here. But great
Yeah.
game. You guys played a great game.
Thank you guys.
It was getting close for a minute,
Yep.
and I was nervous.
I'm glad you won though, your wedding week.
I was
Yes,
Yeah, it was a big week.
thank you.
Yeah.
I need the win.
Thank you guys so much for playing. We really appreciate it. And when you get a chance, just send your address and sizes, and we'll send you some merch, and we'll send some merch to Stacy, of course,
Yes.
as well. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations, Fran.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
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 All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Let's go, Franny.
See you, everybody.
Franny week
Bye.
is here.
Gonna have a whole nother situation going on when I come
adding
back.
some diamonds to that finger, and it's gonna look stunning, gorgeous. You are glowing. You are beautiful. You are everything. She's beauty grace. She's Miss United States.
Thank you.
It's going to be the best weekend
Can't
ever, and I'm
freaking
so
wait.
excited for you. And I love that you are filled with confidence in yourself. I love what you said in the beginning, that your 30s, you just are. You feel.
I'm ready
sexy,
I'm ready to
you
tackle
feel
my
confident,
30s.
and I love that for you. And I could
you.
see it radiating off of you. So
Thank you.
happy wedding week, happy birthday, best wishes.
Thank you.
All around. And we love you very much.
Love you.
And we will talk to you guys on Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be back in a week.
In a week from now, Wednesday, we'll do a wedding recap, and then we got a Ria Bonanza coming up. So everyone, buckle up. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Love you guys. Bye. Peace out.